All right, crypto getting a big boost ahead of President-elect Trump's inauguration on Monday. Tanay McKeel is here with more on pretty dramatic market move.
Yeah, really interesting week, Mike. Crypto up today on reports of a possible executive order that could cover the Crypto Advisory Council that Trump has promised and potentially a national Bitcoin stockpile. So Bitcoin is heading for its best week since November 15th. The broader crypto market outperforming. Coinbase and Robinhood, they're gaining. They, of course, benefit from big crypto trading volumes as well as that potential for clear regulation. Bitcoin proxies, MicroStrategy, Mara Holdings also having a good day. And I do want to distinguish crypto beyond Bitcoin does arguably stand to gain more from better regulation just because it's been more of a target of SEC lawsuits and alleged banking discrimination under the outgoing administration versus Bitcoin. If you look at Bitcoin, it's been more macro-driven since that December Fed meeting, which raised concerns about inflation that were somewhat assuaged this week after that December PPI and CPI. So its correlation with the S&P 500 has jumped in the past couple of weeks. So it moved more around the data releases this week, but joining the crypto party today on optimism about a potential stockpile. And investors now expect any announcements from Trump next week to send Bitcoin higher. So Mike, starting as a macro trade and ending with Trump at the end of this week.
It's fascinating because you have this repeated pattern of we expect some great messages that are bullish for crypto coming out of the Trump camp. The good messages come and the market hasn't already discounted. In other words, usually it's kind of a sell the news response. I do wonder, what does it mean to elevate it to a national priority? And what do we expect out of any potential reserve? Because it could just mean the government's not going to sell the Bitcoin it has.
Yeah, exactly. We don't really have clarity on whether it is a stockpile and we are just not selling all of the Bitcoin that, the U.S. already has versus if we're going to be buying and how much we're going to be buying and if we're buying in any kind of meaningful amount. It's going to be an interesting quarter because we do still have, that kind of conflicting Trump crypto trade where we're worried about inflation because, of tariffs and other policies that could really kind of dominate the Bitcoin narrative, which, we saw the post-election rally, and I think that the optimism around the pro-Trump crypto trade really kind of overshadowed those macro drivers at the beginning of this year. But it's going to be volatile, and in terms of, actually seeing policy come out of this pro-crypto Congress and White House, it really could take 9 to 12 months. So we're going to see.
Plenty of wait and see right ahead of us, for sure. The strong dollar hasn't held it back either, so that's another interesting way it's got these correlations upside down. Tanae, thanks.
Thank you, Mike.